Welcome to Confronting number 2. My name is Echo Fan Grey Wolf. So, in case you missed the announcement video, let me give you a recap. I made an announcement that from now on, any video that I make involving siblings or family members will only be set to private so that I can not have the drama that I'm going through now because I had to put a video down. So in other words, had to delete a video or whatever because I apparently pissed off some family members or somebody who's been watching me who's too much of a coward to confront me to my face. Okay, so now that's the announcement. Now to you, said coward. I have deleted these videos like 9 times because I didn't know how to address it without getting into my feelings. So first let me say, in every video I've made involving my siblings, I have not once named not one sibling. Alright? So we're going to get that out the way since you're starting shit. Now with the exception of the video last night where I named 5 to 7 people who I'm going to name right now, they were very important to me to actually give a flying shit if I live or die because you, said coward, clearly do not. So first person that I mentioned that was my bro, not biologically, but my bro A-Dog. His name is Adrian Burden. Second person that I mentioned, another bro of mine, his name is B-Dog. And his name is Linwood Davis. The other B-Dog is Brandon Rush. C-Dog is Courtney Monroe. And our dog is Russell Rose, my cousin. Alright? Now those are 5 names I have mentioned by names, but I normally give the nicknames that I just gave them. But as far as siblings and them are concerned, and for most people, I don't name my people to keep them safe other than the names that I just named just now. Alright? Because I was thanking them, like personally. Because I can thank them because they are my family compared to my biological family, which you, said coward, has started some shit. And since you started some shit, I have to do damage control on my channel to save said family members because you got them in a panic about some shit that I said. And yes, I probably did say that. And yes, I'm going to own that shit because what do I say here on Kung Fu Havoc number 2? I give y'all 99.9. I don't sugarcoat shit, but when the whole 1,000 is needed, I give the whole 1,000. Since I don't know you, I can't give the whole 1,000 because I do know that you are a coward and you recently spoke to my only living parental unit, which is why I had to put all my videos involving siblings now on private. So thank you for that. But here's how this is going to work. Because you're such a smart ass, I have never named any of my siblings or baby daddies in my videos. But since you got that and you done told her that I done told the world what they used to do, which now is legal, so there is no legal ramifications that they can honestly do, you know, because you and apparently said family member, what's that say? It says criminal evidence. Alright? You cannot force anybody to testify about something that they didn't see. You also can't force anybody to personally incriminate themselves. And I will have a degree in police science really fucking soon. But, you know, since you want to start drama in my life, and, you know, as if my family wasn't already against me enough, and you just want to add on to that, I don't know who you are. I'm not even going to clap back at you. I'm not even going to get violent, because I got violent in all the videos that I deleted. So I'm going to say this to you, said coward. Thank you. Now I know that I have somebody watching me. So, I want to say thank you. Thank you for now making me have to put my opinions in private. Thank you for now making me have to watch my shit when I let shit come out my mouth. And make sure you tell said parent that I made this specific video for you. That's right. I don't know who you are, and she won't tell me. But make sure you let them know that I made this video for you. But while we're making videos for you, why don't you ask said parent and every other sibling that I did not mention in any of my videos why my life is fracked up? Why don't you ask them why they haven't taken responsibility for throwing me under the bus so that everyone else can have success and I can't? And why they continue to thwart my success, to stop my hopes, my dreams, and keeping me at the bottom of the barrel while they use me as a stepping stone. But I'm sure since you're such a coward that you can't come talk to me about that shit, you're gonna go tell said parent that I made this video. In fact, you can show said parent that I made this video. You know why? Because they're protecting you from me, as they always have. When it comes to people messing with me, it's okay. But if I hit, kick, or clap back, I'm the bad guy. So, I'm the fucking bad guy. That's all I got to say on that. To everyone else, and to said siblings, whose names I've never mentioned in videos, I apologize. But I'm going to live my life, or I'm going to die trying. And I'm going to live my life for me from now on. There will be no more babysitting. There will be no more Mr. Nice Guy, because I don't know who's telling y'all what I said. But let's not forget how y'all got where y'all are. Because this bad guy has been babysitting y'all when y'all were babies, and babysitting your babies while they were babies, up to the age of 25. I have every right to be mad about how my life has turned out because I never got a choice in the life that I chose to live. Y'all took that from me. And y'all don't take accountability for that shit. And for whoever is watching and starting this shit, why don't you ask them who took care of their kids while they were out making more babies instead of taking a knee or using condoms? That was me. Since you're starting shit, why don't you ask them why did they not slow down? Maybe let me get the chance to live the life I planned out instead of being everybody's bitch and babysitter. Why don't you add that to the mix? Because, they don't listen to me when I bring it up, because when it's about me, it's non-existent. It's wrong. And this is why I have such sad songs about my life. How the song I posted last night, Gone, or Last Days. Because in my last days, I can almost guarantee you, the set parent that you got this shit started with, don't give a fuck if I fucking die tonight or tomorrow. It'll be more like, well, he was such a good person. I don't want anybody coming to my funeral who can't tell the truth. I am not a good person. I never got the chance to actually be a person. What I am is an autonomous body that lives from day to day, praying that something in my life can go right. And that one day, maybe one day, I will be happy and free. But thanks to you starting this shit, now I gotta go through videos and try to put them all on private because of you. Telling sad parent the shit that I said because of her fear of losing everything she's had. But no one thinks about everything I lost. From 21 years old. From 15 years old. From 7 years old. Where I never got to live my life. But no, you don't want to take that into consideration. I understand. I completely understand it. Everybody else is more important than Echo Fan Grey Wolf. Than James Williams Jr. And you would much rather see me at the bottom of the barrel than at the top reaching for the stars. But it's okay for everybody else, whose names I've never mentioned, not one time in any of these videos, to have success. So you apparently are also on the I Hate Echo Fan Grey Wolf bandwagon, just like most of my bloody siblings who I've managed to take care of their lack of responsibility and hardcore procreation choices. And because I mentioned it, I'm fucked up. Well, thank you. I thank you. And FYI, just remember, karma doesn't forget an address. For every year that I've suffered for these people, I promise you, when we get to the afterlife, because I do believe in an afterlife, when we get there, I won't be the one suffering because I've suffered enough in this life. And those same people that you're worried about are the same people who kept telling me or keep telling me till this day, God is going to reward me when I die. So basically, y'all all want me to be dead to be happy and free. Which goes back to the songs. I don't want to be dead. Or I'm alive but not living. There's a reason why I write these songs. But I'm pretty sure since you're starting shit, you don't want to go back and listen to those songs. You don't want to hear Gone. You don't want to hear Last Days. You don't want to hear how much I suffer on a daily basis because I never got the chance to live my life. But you want to go start shit. because I speak the truth, because I give 99.9. But it's okay. Because like I said, karma doesn't forget an address. I'm not going to do anything to you. I'm not going to say anything to you because I don't know who you are. But if I happen to find out who you are, oh, you better believe if you cross my path, we will have contact. Don't worry, it won't be violent. The question will be why you think it's okay for me to suffer, but everybody else to thrive and survive. That is the question. Maybe you should ask yourself that. Why is it okay for Echo to have lost his entire life taking care of kids, but he wasn't allowed to have kids? Why is it okay for him to never had the chance to actually be a child because he had to take care of children as a child? Why is that okay? Why is it okay for me to have continued this even as an adult? Because people won't be responsible. People won't grow the fuck up. People won't slow the fuck down. But keep popping them out. And adults who have these devices won't use them to plan their day and everyone else's day. But yet have no qualm making sure that I dump my day, that I change my schedule, that I don't get to live my life as long as I'm taking care of other people's responsibility. But no, you don't want to do that, right? Because that's too much like the right thing to do, right? Because doing the right thing in my whole diaspora of dichotomy of family, doing the right thing is a sin. It is the wrong thing to do. But why am I the only one that has to do it? Thank you for watching. Now why don't you run and tell set parent that shit? Be seeing ya, coward.